Hello friends, here we are again with our one of our topper, proud Damsonian, Dr. Sanket. Again, he secured a good rank in PGI, rank 30, 30. Jipmer, he got rank 70. So it's a proud moment for Dams family. One of our Bhubaneswar student, regular best student. Being an intern, he got this success. So it is a big achievement and we are proudly congrats our
Thank you, sir.
student Damsonian, and we will use this opportunity of online platform where we will share all the experience with our proud Damsonian. For the last 1 year he is attached with us in Dams Bhubaneswar, and with such a great success we want he should share all the experience, all the strategy which he followed for such a good rank. Yes, again big congrats beta.
Thank you, sir.
We will be discussing all the strategy and all the points and the work you have done for the last 1 year to get it such a big great success. So first of all, I will ask you what is your feeling after getting this good rank in all these central institute like AIMS you got rank 213, in JIPMER you got rank 70, and PGI rank 30. It means everywhere you proved your excellence. So how is your feeling now, dear?
Of course, I'm happy, but actually I expected a little bit more in AIMS.
Okay.
After that, but I'm happy with my PGI rank at least.
Very good. Great. Rank 30 is absolutely great rank. So now what was the experience? Like you are attached with us for the last 1 year. How was the experience with the DAMS classes, DAMS faculty?
Actually, I joined DAMS Bhubaneswar as a regular student at the beginning of my internship. And my experience there was excellent. Actually, I was attending all the classes regularly. And I used to make down all the notes whichever was provided in the classes, and those notes, my entire preparation was based solely on the notes of provided by the DAMS faculty.
It means rank 30 PGI Chandigarh. If I ask you, okay, which was the only single point which make you?
That would be the DAMS notes. That would be the class notes only.
So you can give the whole credit to our class notes.
Of course, I will.
Great. Now how you handle, because everybody what I want to highlight this point, last 1 year many students are attached with us, they are attending all these classes. So what was your strategy to handle these class notes to get such a big rank?
Actually, my strategy was very clear. I didn't go through so many books or any guidebooks or anything else.
Just I will sorry to interrupt you, but you are saying no guidebook you have touched in the last 1 year.
Yes, sir, that's true. Because being an intern, I had very less time for studies, and the DAMS notes provide everything that is required for all the entrances. I have given the 3 Central Institute exams, and I can say it for sure that nothing was asked beyond the notes. And if you're thorough with the notes of DAMS, I think you can answer, I think, maximum questions which are asked in all the entrances. And whatever questions are asked outside the notes, they will be difficult for everyone. I think nobody will be answering them, and that will not make a much difference in your ranks. And it is the things that are covered in the notes, I think, that will make a big difference in providing a good rank, or I think in a failure or success. That is the differentiating point.
Very true. You are giving a very honest advice. It is not possible for everybody to crack all the MCQs. Even in our lectures we say it is, if you crack 240 to 50 MCQs out of 300 is more than biggest success. So it means you crack these 250 mark, you get this level with only class notes.
Yes, I did nothing except for the class
notes. So it means I can convey this message to every student who is, because obviously last 40 days all these Damsonians are very lucky that we are having exam in the first week of Jan. So we have 40 days somewhere if we follow this strategy, because somewhere at this point, somewhere some dilemma can be there, I should touch something else to get a good rank, but you say only class notes will be the key to success, yeah?
Yes, that's definite.
Now, the strategy with which you handle this class notes, now how you revise all these points and how many times revision, because everybody must be asking this point, okay, sir, these class notes, how many times we should revise, because they will follow your steps. You got rank 30 PGI Chandigarh is a big success.
Actually, it varies how many times you should go through the notes. For some, it may be once and then again one revision before the exams. Some other may require multiple revisions. It depends upon your memory or how you handle the notes. But for me, because I was doing the regular course, so classes were there on every weekend. So after every class, I used to go through the notes, and while my revision, I just focused on the notes again, and I used to give the class test which were provided in the online testing platform. and used to add whatever extra points were from the class test, because there were some extra points or extra questions which were not covered in the class. I used to add them into my notes, and during the last 1 month I used to follow only those class notes and nothing else.
So these MCQs which you are saying you have attempted in the last one, again I will highlight this point, being an intern, if you got rank PGI rank 30, it really deserve appreciation. As an internship, you were doing your internship and you have just have a faith on the class notes, revise these class notes, and you have performed MCQs. These MCQs you have done from online platform DAMS Cloud. DAMS
Yes.
Cloud is one of a app where we are providing everything related with the All India PG examination. Apart from DAMS Cloud, you have attempted MCQs given at the end of CRS. How was the experience with those books?
With CRS, I had attempted, I think, all them, most of the subjects CRS questions I had done, because I didn't follow any other guidebooks, and this CRS had the own benefit because it had limited number of MCQs, and those were high yielding. And when we see any other guidebooks, they have lots of MCQs, and actually, we as an intern, you don't have such amount of time to give to solve so many MCQs.
Guidebooks, I am getting guidebooks, books where they give a long explanation. You are talking about those books.
Yes.
So it is better just to avoid such books and just concentrate on the class notes and
Class
MCQs given at the end of DAM CRS.
CRS.
That's it.
And
Well-
also the CRS discussion videos were available in the exclusive club this year. I think that was really very helpful to solve any queries pertaining to the MCQs of the CRS book. So that was really helpful to combine your preparation with your notes to do the MCQs from the CRS.
Good, great. Proudly we announced last year, 2017, we have this concept of DAMS, CRS, MCQs, and our all faculties, they all have discussed all the MCQs. So I hope you must have attended all the discussion. So those discussion of the CRS, they played a role in your ranking of All India aims?
Yes, yes. Because I was doing the MCQs from the CRS, and it has given theory in a detailed portion, and the MCQs are provided at the end. So whatever doubts we have, that was cleared in the discussion videos that were provided.
Now, after attending the class notes and all the MCQs on DAMS online platform, you must have appeared for our GTs and subject-wise tests. How was the experience with the grand test?
Yes, I was following regularly the grand test. Actually, initially I was really hesitant to attempt a grand test because I thought
Everybody is
I
there.
thought I have not covered my syllabus completely. How can I give a grand test covering all the
All the
19 subjects? But then I saw all the faculties, they were insisting upon giving the grand test regularly, even though you have not completed the syllabus completely. So I started, after around 2-3 months, I started giving grand tests. And surprisingly, I did well in the first grand test, and the grand tests are devised in such a way that with each progressing grand test, the level of difficulty increases. So in the first test, if you have scored something, then you should try to improve your score in the next one, and that will require a lot of input because the difficulty level will go on increasing with each subsequent grand test. And I have completed all my grand tests before the DVT session itself. So that I could revise the questions which I have done wrong in the grand test during the last period.
So when you appear for PGI and you got this rank 3030 as a intern student, how many times you have revised minimum? One you were telling before DVT you have done the revision.
Yes, before DVT the first reading was complete, and
First reading was over.
And after DVT till AIMS this session I tried to complete all the class notes. During that period I solely focused on my class notes only. I didn't go through anything else, and by the time of AIMS I completed my class notes of almost all the subjects. Then I think the JIPMER and PGI exams were only 1 week apart, so only the high yielding points I did in between.
Very good. Now, as a DAMS is famous for using the online platform for teaching all the students across the country, you must have attended all the integrated medicine videos and everything. What was the role of those videos in your getting this great success?
Yes, I was going through all the videos, particularly the unplugged videos that were provided in the YouTube as well as the Facebook club. I think they were really helpful because they were covering some really new topics which were generally not provided in the classes. And seeing them on your social media, I think that will be an added advantage, because whenever you are just bored of studies and you can just juggle through those videos, that will be really, really helpful.
Now, at the end, in the last spell, when we played with DVT, when you attended this DVT and all the our best faculties taught you in 3 days, how was that experience? Because everybody is very curious about asking this, what is this DVT, the session of dams, visual treat of dams? What was your experience?
DVT was really, really helpful. That 3 days will provide, I think, all the 19 subjects in a concise manner, and that really helps in the last moment preparation and revision.
So was it a motivation for you to, when all the faculties, when everything was over in 3 days, it was a big motivation, okay, yeah, we can revise all these subjects within next 10 days, 15 days before AIMS PGI?
Yes, because towards the end, I think you should focus more on the high yielding points, not on the, because it's not possible to read through everything in the last moment. So DVT helps in the last moment revision, and also because the things are provided in the ebook format, so you can also go through through your mobile.
So here
devices.
again, I will highlight this point. Ebooks, you are saying, it means where we people are going using the online platform, and as the current pattern is changing every year, the All India people, they are changing the pattern. Like this year, we are having a single day examination. So what do you feel? The DAMS people are doing a awesome job on doing on online this platform. What was your experience when you, because you have appeared for all these 3 examination online?
I think all the exams these days are conducted online except for the PGI Chandigarh exam. I think so. Online testing platform is a really great platform where you can actually simulate the real exam feeling. Particularly the DAMS CBT that was conducted, it was almost similar feeling of a real exam. You can. No matter how many tests you have attempted at home, I think giving one test at the center will really help you to actually feel the exam moment that is going to come in the real exam.
And what was your rank in CBT, the computer-based test which we had conducted? Once we have conducted the second, we are conducting in the on 10th of December. Yes. What was your experience with CBT and what was your rank there?
My rank was 100 in the October CBT.
October CBT, your rank was 100. It means PGI 30, your JIPMER rank is 70 and AIMS is 200. It means CBT was 100 rank. Somewhere you got this impression, yeah, I will be there somewhere in the top 200 students.
Yes, the CBT was really helpful, but actually my score was not that good. That was because of improper revision. I couldn't revise completely before the CBT. So I thought from the CBT I learned that only revision can help solve more and more number of MCQs, no matter how many times you have read it before. If you don't revise it in the final days, I think you cannot
can't get a good rank. Yes. So like in CBT, we have given less time, half an hour was given less. So did it help you in AIMS and PGI? Time management, if I'm coming on the time management, the way you perform the CBT, was it beneficial in AIMS?
Of course it was beneficial. In AIMS, the questions, although there are only 200 MCQs, but the questions are relatively lengthy, so it takes around a little bit longer time in compared to the usual MCQs which are asked in the NEET pattern exam. So CBT 3 hours, 300 questions will was actually helpful to judge the time management and also the real exam feeling, because sometimes when you are giving from home, I think at the comfort of your home, you don't realize that what is going to happen in the examination
on the final day. It means CBT, DVT with these class notes. If I ask you which are the 5 things which played an important role, one was class notes. You have thoroughly revised these class notes because everybody is listening this video and they want these tips for the last 40 days. So we can just concise all these points. One class notes top, followed by all the MCQs, followed by CBT, DVT, and anything extra which help you.
And lastly, I think the DAMS exclusive club on Facebook.
Coming on the exclusive club, like we had a good number of the students. I think more than 20,000 students last year we had on this club, and everybody was discussing all the query. How was your experience with this club?
I think the experience with the club was great. All the faculty members are there who solve our doubts like 24/7. Anytime we put any query, they are solving it instantly. And also the recent updates, because medical science is such a evolving one.
Absolutely.
So even after the classes, regular class, you have covered one subject, then in the final days something new might have happened in the field. So regarding the recent updates, it was really very helpful. And also so many questions in the central institutes this time were asked from the recent updates itself. I want to highlight also, because after the AIMS exam, one of the update was given by Deepthi ma'am in OBG, and direct question from that came in the JIPMER exam, which was in the next Sunday. So that actually signifies how important these recent updates are.
It means what I'm getting from your words, that you had a full faith on DAM's hard work, yeah?
Yes, of course. If the faculties are giving us something, I think we should have a blind faith on them and just follow them. And I think it will be enough to crack any entrance.
Now, in the last 1 year, when you were doing your internship along with our classes and you got this good rank, definitely what I feel as a human being, you must got some pressurized, some bad days where you were not feeling comfortable, you were under big pressure. So, how you overcome those days?
I think good and bad days come for everyone.
Yeah.
I just never took any pressure for the studies during my internship. I was really very like chilled out, and I used to just study for my own I was enjoying these preparation days because whatever I have forgotten from my first MBBS or second MBBS days, that I could learn. And again, I didn't realize that how beautiful physiology was or pathology was during my undergraduate days. That I realized during my preparation days. So I was really not at all stressed out regarding the results. I was just and my strategy was simple. I was following the notes only, and my aim was not to do a single question mistake which have come from the notes.
Now, apart from this academic section, like we say in our lectures, KT 70-80% academics, the remaining 20% is your mental game. So where, like our Dr. Sumer sir, he used to motivate everybody on the platform of social media, Facebook. What was that role of motivation?
That is, I think, really helpful because sometimes we feel low because of these preparations and all. And every time we can see those motivational videos given by Sumer sir or Dipti ma'am on the club, I think they are really very helpful. In fact, after AIIMS results were declared, sir had posted a video for the next NEET PG, I think. In fact, I was also a little bit feeling depressed after my AIIMS result. I was expecting a little bit more. And seeing that video, I got charged up and I thought, okay, if not this one, I will try next.
Very nice, very nice. It means the tunnel vision of having faith only on DAMS and DAMS videos, DAMS class notes gave you a good rank as your internship was going on.
Yes.
Because as an intern student, if you crack, we always hats off to the students who being an intern, they get a rank 13 PGI Chandigarh. So now, coming on the last 40 days, what I will say, okay, last 2-3 minutes, you should convey the message, like, what will be your strategy? The same strategy our students will follow, definitely, because now they have full faith on you.
I
so
think,
can you share your strategy?
I think for every exam, their strategy should be simple. The notes and notes and notes. You should try to do those notes as many times as possible, and simultaneously you can go through the MCQs which you have attempted previously, and you have marked like bookmark questions or tick marked in your question paper. Those things you can revise, but the priority should be given to your class notes.
So in the last 40 days, if I ask you which subjects you will give preference?
I think all subjects are important. You cannot just point out to a single subject, but the weak subjects are different for everyone. Like you may be stronger in one subject and weaker in another. So you should more give priority more to your weaker areas.
No, but I am asking, like you got rank 13 PGI and rank 17 in JIPMER. Which way in the examination hall, what you feel, which subjects proved to be more effective, where strike rate was more and you got, this was a subject which gave me a good rank?
I think for these Central Institute exams, they have like own subject favorites or topic favorites from which they keep on asking the questions. So for them, I think those areas are must to do, and they are really striking. For PGI, the biochemistry portion is really very helpful.
Okay.
And for JIPMER, it was mostly based on the genetics and tumor genetics, and the pathology notes provided by Diksha ma'am in the regular classes, and also the mop-up video about the genetics was really very helpful to
in JIPMER examination. Okay. Any special message to your Damsonians, all those friends whom with you interact in the DAMS Exclusive Club?
I think my message to everyone will be just follow your DAMS teachers, whatever they are saying. I think that is for your own good only. And you should concentrate only on your DAMS notes and everything else what the faculties are saying. I think you should follow that, and I think you can get success by that one.
Thanks a lot. Again, such a great success. We proud Damsonian from Bhubaneswar. Best of luck for his next journey for post-graduation. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.